following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Kicks and finds Johnson for two.
Time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
And welcome into the press box here at the Ted Minover Field for tonight's homecoming action between the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Osakis Silver Streaks. I'm Jason Gold, joined by Robert Williams as we have high school football action here for you tonight on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. And tonight it is homecoming night on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show, and there's always about a lot of energy when homecoming comes into town.
Yes, there is, Jason. Should be some good energy. This is a game that Osakis probably has a little bit of revenge for from last year. Perham gave them their only regular season loss and was by a point on their field, so the Silver Streaks that had to see that last year, I'm sure, coming up here and looking to put a stink on Perham's homecoming.
It was one of those games last year the Yellow Jackets broke out to a big lead and then had to hold off a late surge by Osakis, and they ended up winning 29-28, did the Yellow Jackets last year. Now the Yellow Jackets, speaking of late surges, they're coming off one of their own, trailing 20-19, and then with under 2 minutes to go, they go 50-plus yards and then boot a 37-yard field goal by Hudson Hackle to give the Yellow Jackets a walk-off win on the road at Fergus Falls.
Which isn't going to hurt anybody's feelings. It's always fun to watch the Otters get beat.
And that kick, in that drive alone, the Yellow Jackets converted 2 fourth downs. One was 4th and 4. The other was 4th and 11 on a pass to Noah Thompson. And Noah Thompson was the recipient of both 4th down conversions. And kind of the keys on those plays, he was able to get out of bounds on a 3rd and 6 as well. He got out of bounds. That allowed him to stop the clock. Fergus Falls calls timeout, trying to ice Hackle, and Hackle boots it from 37, and the Jackets walk off. We'll hear from head coach Aaron Velde about that drive, about the play of their line. As he said, it was a unique battle because Fergus Falls was big inside, but he really thought that the line for the Yellow Jackets really held up well against the Otters.
And I remember talking about that last week as it happened live. You don't see a 37-yard game winner in high school football that often. Kind of sad we missed it, but that's fun to see.
As we're touching on last week, we were in DGF as the Rebels rolled over Park Rapids area by a score of 48-6 on that one. But we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll be joined by Yellow Jacket head coach Aaron Velde right here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit PermRealEstate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Every day, thousands of dogs in the Lakes area are told to stay. When they wanted to play at the Backyard Playcare, Doggy Daycare, or Playcare is the perfect spot for your dog. 100% supervised playtime and 100% fun in a brand new facility that opens this fall. Contact the Backyard Boarding and Playcare at 218-346-4104 or check us out on Facebook today.
Hello and welcome back to the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network. I'm now joined by Perham head coach Aaron Velde. And Aaron, you guys are coming off an exciting victory against Fergus Falls. First, talk a little bit about that contest and what it was like.
Yeah, they were a big, tough, physical team. They're always well coached. They brought us a lot of different looks and a lot of things that we really hadn't expected coming into the game. They really changed kind of what they did. So we had to adjust on the fly a fair amount, especially offensively in that one. But, it was good to come away with a win.
In that contest, you guys jumped out to a 19-6 lead. They rallied back, took the lead, and then you guys had one exciting drive that went down to the wire, 12 plays, 51 yards, I believe it was, and you were able to convert 2 fourth downs on that drive. Talk about what you guys did during that drive and how you were able to have that success.
Yeah, well, we haven't really had to use it much yet this year, but we do practice a 2-minute offense weekly. So it was actually kind of nice. We got multiple weeks of practice in with it before we actually had to use it live. So the guys were ready for that situation, and they've been coached up on the situation. And not just that, it's more than that. Like, they execute the plays in the situation under pressure, and that's all just the kids just doing what they do and being good at it. Yeah. Not
one, but 2 fourth down conversions that weren't real short fourth down conversions either, and big pass plays there to Noah Thompson.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, that kid's got great hands, and he's really clutch, like when it counts. Those were plays dialed up for him that we have on that hurry-up script. He just made some big things happen, and the critical thing was the clock management, getting out of bounds, too. It wasn't just making the catches necessarily. So, really, really proud of the execution there.
You guys get the big conversion, then have a decision to make with 4 seconds left. Do you kick a field goal or try to take a shot in the end zone? And Hudson Hackett paid off with a big field goal.
Yeah, didn't even hesitate to make that call. We had just in practice, I think, like a week or two before, every now and then we'll just call field goal out of nowhere on the field when nobody knows we're going to call it in practice, and we hustle in. We try to get their adrenaline going, and we try to do it at unexpected times just so that they're caught off guard. Mm-hmm. And he had nailed one farther than that, like the last time we did that in practice, not, like I said, like a week or two before. So, didn't really hesitate, especially on the turf. The weather had really dried up by then on Friday, and that kid's got confidence in himself and in his leg, and he was there when the team needed him, so good job by Hudson.
You touched on it a little bit in your first answer today. The Fergus Falls line kind of gave you a lot of different things to work with, but your line seemed to be up to the task in that game.
Yeah, they were definitely bigger. I mean, they were bigger than us. They were physical. I think really our strength and conditioning really came into play. We were smaller, but pound for pound, we got it done, and we played tough. And we lost a very important piece of our line in the beginning of the game, and we had guys ready to come sub in. Brandon Sandberg switched jerseys. We had to declare him as a lineman instead of a tight end, and he came in and bullied some guys around for us, and we couldn't have done it without him. So just the fact that in that game, it was a team game. I mean, from top to bottom, offense, defense, special teams, obviously all had to execute. And then we had guys filling roles outside of their comfort zone, but they executed. And it just goes to show that our guys just really prepare well in the week, and they take practice seriously. I don't know. Just that was a pretty special game all around as a team.
All right, now you have a game like that, but you got to turn the page and get ready for a very tough Osakis squad. What do you expect to see from the Silver Streaks tonight?
Yeah, they're going to want to pound the ball on the ground. So defensively, we need to make sure we're tackling well and wrapping up and stopping their run game. Their defense, they bring a lot of unique challenges. They do some unconventional things that we're going to have to roll with, and they bring a lot of different pressures. So like last week where Fergus was just, we're big and we're going to push, and we're just going to try to disrupt you with our size. Osakis brings a lot of different stunts and blitzes and looks with their linebackers, and they roll coverage pretty different with their D-backs. So we're pretty prepared for that, I think, and we're going to obviously, just like last week, we were expecting one defense from Ferguson. We got an entirely different front. So that's kind of how we prepare, is just be ready for anything, and then you're not caught off guard in the game and adjust on the fly. But I think, I like our chances to be competitive, and they are a really good football team, and they're doing really well in their own respect this season. So it's going to be a challenge, and they have all the motivation in the world to beat us. We're a class bigger. Their QRF shoots through the roof if they beat us. We beat them at their home last year, and I think it was their homecoming last year, I believe. So, they got a lot of motivation.
That was going to lead into my next question. What can you take away from last year's game into this year when you guys face the Silver Streaks tonight?
Yeah, I think it's just going to be a lot of just staying aggressive. And that was probably on me last year a little bit. They made kind of a comeback, and I maybe got a little more conservative than I needed to. And I think we've got the pieces and the tools and the guys that we're going to try to put our gas pedal down and keep it down and do the best we can.
You mentioned homecoming. That's always a unique word for coaches, but it brings up a lot of energy. We've seen it throughout the week here for the Yellow Jackets, the volleyball squad, and the other teams. Just the energy seems to be at a new level when homecoming week comes on. Yeah,
and that's great. That's something we need all the time. I'm hoping that homecoming brings a good crowd for us and a good atmosphere. We're going to have some things going with the crowd, I think. We have a bunch of rally towels we're going to give out. Hopefully people are spinning those around and making a big sea of yellow on our side. Should be a lot of fun. Homecoming's good. It's all good stuff.
And you also look at, it's going to be probably the first cold weather game. Have you guys thought about that, or what kind of goes into that with the weather changing a little bit here?
Yeah, we're kind of in a mentality. We say jacket weather. It's kind of fun if you're ever at practice and I yell jacket weather, the guys all yell like woo, so we kind of go weather's not a factor, like all weather is jacket weather. So hopefully we'll just do our thing and mentally we'll be prepared for any kind of weather condition.
All right, Coach, anything else you'd like to add all before tonight's game?
No, I'm just happy homecoming, everybody, and I hope we put on a good show and we make everybody proud.
Right. And that's Perham head football coach Aaron Velde right here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years. Wild Goose has a one-of-a-kind gift store and is the premier location for gifts, lake essentials, and decor. We believe in bringing comfort, fun, and style to every area of your life and home. Stop in for a visit today, the Wild Goose in Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
This.
And welcome back into the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network. I'm Jason Groth with Robert Williams as we get ready to go for tonight's game between the Yellow Jackets, who enter with a record of 3-2, and Osakis with a record of 4-1. And Bob, we'll take a look at our Goose Group keys to the game tonight.
I want to take a look at that otter puppet's hands.
You are
the hot take of the night.
I don't even know what to say to that one, but you got to find that inner otter, Bob. As we get ready to go for this one, again, keys to the game brought to you by Goose Group on a chilly night, probably one of the first colder nights of the season for the high school football season. I think what that says is the weather starts to turn. Head coach Aaron Velli kind of talking about it. They try not to worry about it, and I think still when you have that type of weather, it comes to ball control and controlling the line of scrimmage.
Keeping both hands on the ball, whether you're catching it, whether you're carrying it, whether you're snapping it, the whole nine, it's going to happen. And it kind of snuck up on all of us. I mean, it's been a nice fall until about 3 days ago. And, I've even got the gloves on right now.
It's going to be a chilly night. Fortunately for us, we're in the booth with the wind blowing at our backs across the field. Hopefully it doesn't switch as the game rolls on, but it should be a good one. We talked about the line of scrimmage, securing the ball. And I think also this is a Osakis team that has faced adversity really just once this year. They're 4-1 in that game. They lost to Barnesville 51-8. Otherwise, they've just blown through their competition, defeating Crookston, Holly, Staples, Motley, and Parker's Prairie. You hear those names, and no offense to the Osakis schedule, you don't think of football juggernauts. And you look at the teams that Perham has played, they have played some of those tough teams. When you throw out a 22-0 victory over, Park Rapids area, we leave that one alone. Thief River Falls 13-10, but then they played DGF, Detroit Lakes, and coming off that Fergus Falls victory.
Yeah, that could be a big deal. Normally you'd give Holly props, but they're down this year. Typically they're going to beat you by 30, but they just haven't been the same Nugget squad as normal. And Barnesville, I don't know what to say about those kids. They sure know what they're doing down there for a small school like that.
They're going to have a battle tonight taking on Detroit Lakes. Tonight's the unique games of the season. It's the Midwest Red against the Midwest White. It's those interconference contests that we have on the schedule once a year. And the games tonight, DGF and Holly. Pelican Rapids taking on Park Rapids area. Barnesville, as we touched on, is taking on Detroit Lakes, a banged-up Detroit Lakes squad. Osakis tonight against Perham. Pequot Lakes doing battle with Pillager. East Grand Forks and Crookston, they kicked off at 6. Frazee and Thief River Falls also kicked off at 6. And the early start of the day was Fergus Falls defeating Roseau 26-8. That was a 4 p.m. start.
Yeah, Frazee's down a couple touchdowns at Thief, 21-7, I believe.
For the Yellow Jackets, so tonight you don't want to look past Osakis. This is one of those games for Osakis. It's huge. It's their QRF point game.
Big
There's
points.
Class smaller than the Yellow Jackets, so it's a big opportunity to gain some QRF points. And for the Yellow Jackets, you really need this to try to get some momentum as you get ready for a huge game coming up next Thursday when they take on East Grand Forks here at the Ted Minover Field in the final regular season game of the regular season home game for the Yellow Jackets. And that game is going to be a unique one in itself just because you think of the fact it's a Thursday night, so you get an extra day of rest while most schools don't going into the MEA week.
That and the 2 seed behind DGF's on the line with that game. But this win is more critical because you got to set that up by beating Osakis tonight. And you want the 2 seed. You want to be at home. DGF's got the number 1 locked up, but you don't want to be, when it comes down to the end, you got to get as much advantage as you can. And right now for Perham, that's getting the 2.
And being the 2 gives you, DGF, like we said, is locked up to number 1. They got that first round bye. That's automatic. Now, Perham trying to be the 2 right now has you lined up with a match against Park Rapids. And, yeah, we'll now take a look after our Goose Group keys of the game. We'll take a look And our J&L Nutrition in the backyard starting lineups for the Yellow Jackets on offense. They'll go like this. It's Blaine Schmidt at quarterback. In the backfield, Braylon Rock with Hudson Hackle. Wide receiver, Noah Thompson, as well as Gage Unnitson and Alex Ohm. At tight end, Evan Kovash. And your line is Jacob Daniels, Carson Byer, Ben Szymanski, Cash Burke, and Jackson Vetch. Ben Szymanski, a game-time decision for the Yellow Jackets. If it's not him, it'll be Logan Myers. For the offense for Osakis at quarterbacks, Kyle Magus. Fullback, Drew Imdyke. Tailback, Tyson Hagedon. Wide back is Wyatt Sell. Wide receiver, Ben Berger. Tight end, Grant Magus. Right tackle, Tyler Baumgartner. McCarter Kursky. Ian Aldolfson, Tyler Bailey, and Logan Carnes across the line for the Silver Streaks. As those are your starting offenses for both teams tonight. The Yellow Jackets on defense. Well, Brock Melgard and Caden Feltz as a corner. Evan Kovash, Gage Onitson, your safeties. Linebackers, Braylon Rock, Hudson Hackle, Ben Szymanski, and Sawyer Dillback. And on the line, it's Brandon Sandberg, Jackson Vetch, and Jacob Daniels. For the Osaka Silver Streaks, on the line, it's Tyler Bailey and Logan Carnes and Adolfson. Your linebackers, Tyler Baumgartner, Noah Goodwin, Wyatt Sell, Drew Imdyke. And your safeties are Tyson Hagedon and Grant Magus. Center is Kyle Magus. Or cornerback, Kyle Magus and Blake Bolden for the Silver Streaks, as we're just moments away from the start of tonight's contest on your Gene Sports Shop pregame show between the Yellow Jackets and the Silver Streaks here live from the Ted Minover Field in Perham, and what should be a fun contest here, as you can really see and feel that fall is here, and Friday Night Lights, it's kind of fitting for October football.
Yeah. No, I always say MEA is when the snow comes. I think just by looking at that offensive setup for the Silver Streaks, that we're probably going to see some wing tee out of those boys. And having played DGF for Perham, at least you've gotten a look at the best team we know around that runs that offense. So could be an advantage for Perham.
And these Silver Streaks, they've had the ability to put up some points this year. In their wins, they've scored over 35 points this year. Their lone loss, it was 8 points against Barnesville. Not many teams are scoring points against the Trojans this year. While the Yellow Jackets, a little bit of a different scenario. They don't put up a lot of points, averaging just around, I think, 18 points per game, with a 22-0 win, a 13-10 win, a 35-20 loss, a 49-6 loss, and a 22-20 victory. So they like to keep it closer to the vest, control the clock, and control the line of scrimmage as much as they can.
And I think Perham's defense is what really sets up their wins. If they're playing well and they're able to stop their opponents, that kind of jumpstarts Perham's offense. It just seems like the big stops when you need them, setting up the offense to be successful.
As introductions are taking place right now, as we get ready to go for this one, as the starting lineups will be taking place, the Silver Streaks. But we'll take a quick timeout and come back as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls on.
How has United Community Bank helped you guys through the years now?
Well, we started 13 years ago with one employee in a little shop out of our home. And now over the years, we've grown to about 25 employees and 2 shop buildings. So they have absolutely been amazing, supported us, trusted us, and put their faith in us. We just really couldn't have done it without United Community Bank. They are just really supportive.
Do something with your hair?
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Here's what Reuter Family Dentistry can offer you.
We offer wisdom teeth removal, sedation dentistry, dental implants, root canals, cosmetic dentistry, and Invisalign.
The fact that it can be done here is really important for me because, it's a chore sometimes getting all your maintenance done. So if it's all done in the right place, that makes it a lot easier.
And welcome back into the Ted Minover Field here as the Yellow Jackets get ready to take on the Osakis Silver Streaks. I'm Jason Groth with Robert Williams. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, especially those tuning in at the Cactus as part of the watch party. Hope they're enjoying tonight's game and broadcast there as we get ready to go for the opening kickoff. As the Yellow Jackets and the Silver Streaks will conclude homecoming week here tonight with exciting football contest here tonight between the Silver Streaks and the Yellow Jackets. Two teams played to a very tight contest last year, 29-28 in Osakis, and the Yellow Jackets were victorious in that one. And the Osakis Silver Streaks will get the ball first. We'll get their first look on offense as the Yellow Jackets will kick off to start this contest. Turners for Osakis back at their 9-yard line. Hudson Hackle will kick it off for the Yellow Jackets. Hackle, the one who hit the game winner last week of 37 yards, boots this one away, and away we go. Count at the 10. Brought up to the 20, making a man miss near 25 to the 30. Finally wrapped up there on the return. On that return was Gavin Simbra. And now our first look at quarterback Kyle Megas.
Got a good look at Hackle's leg there. Deep boot, nice return. Don't recall him booting him that far earlier in the season.
I think they're going more of that squibs type stuff.
Yeah, they were.
Now they want the deep boot. Kyle Mangus under center. He's got two backs behind him. One split to the right side. He's going to hand it off right side. Nice room to run there. Breaking free to the outside is Hagedon. He's got a first down. He gets close to the first down or to the midfield.
Not overly big up front, but obviously those boys know what they're doing. That's a nice way to start your drive.
That was
move the sticks.
Hanging on to the outside. Getting the game's first down for the Silver Streaks. Lone receiver to the left side. August is under center. Handoff straight ahead. Not much doing, but plowing forward through a small hole and opening. There was Andrew Imdeck. Makes it second down and about 5. Not much there, but he just plows forward as the fullback on that one, to Zimdek. And it'll be 2nd and 5. Osakis trying to establish that line of scrimmage early. Magas under center. Handoff, Hagedon, right side, tripped up, cross to the 44. Nice shot in the Yellow Jacket front on that one, closed early. Tripped up Hagedon.
That's the key for stopping the wing T is you need to get penetration. When that team's got basically 10 guys in the box running at you, you got to get through your gaps, get a hand on somebody.
And we also talked last time when we saw DGF against Perham here, staying assignment sharp is key as well when you face this offense. Third down and 3.
Yeah, they're setting up counters right now. You're going to see them more later.
Magas. Handoff. Straight forward there, not much there. That was Imdeki. And it's going to be 4th and short. Hudson Hackling on that tackle. This will be pending the spot. I thought it was short from initial look, but I think he may get the first down here.
It looks like they made a little bit of a adjustment there, putting the ball down.
First measurement, I believe, that I've seen in a game that we've done all year.
They're always exciting.
They are. It stops the clock. And it looks like it's the first down. Oh. I'm going to get that note card. I think it's short. Short by a link.
Interesting.
Obviously go for it territory with this offensive line. Here's a chance to send your first message both ways.
Yeah, this would be a huge stop, getting the ball at midfield.
4th and a chain link for the Silver Streaks. Magas under center. Sends a man in motion. Magas straight ahead, first down.
Not a lot of doubt there. Let's follow your center forward.
Good read, knew which way to go with the ball. Like you said, he followed that center, got the read, did Magas, and he got the first down to the Yellow Jacket 38. It'll be first and should be 10. I'll get that correct there. 1st and 10 for the Silver Streaks. Magas this time from the gun. Fakes the handoff, goes right side, through the line to the 2nd level, gets down to the 32 as Magas kept it all the way. Call it 2nd and 4 for the Yellow Jackets. Byer in on the tackle.
Perham D's looking good. It's always a feeling out on the first drive, and you haven't seen Osakis break anything big in the second levels. Linebackers are doing a good job of cleaning up what the line's not getting to.
And now Magas again will be in the gun with a back to his left and his right. Wide receiver split wide. That is Ben Berger. Handoff left side, straight ahead. Nice job there by the defensive front. Braylon Rock in on the tackle as he's quickly there to get to Imdek. Makes it 3rd down and short. 3rd and we'll call it 3 for the Silver Streaks in Jacket territory. We think it's probably 4 down territory for the Jacket or for the Silver Streaks.
We've seen a lot of this wing T this season. The teams that run it well, man. I mean, even here, you're keeping Perham's defense on the field, keeping them active, and making them fight for every possible yard. 3rd and short.
Now Magas under center. Fakes the handoff, goes get it to the right side, and getting the first down and driving through was Wyatt Sell. You talked about them setting up the misdirection. They did right there.
That's the key. You run your scripted plays to the 35, and then you start bringing out the hijinks. And it's tough to play against when you're, like you said earlier, if you're not on your specific discipline, you can get burned.
Ball will be at the 25-yard line Nice time-consuming opening drive for the Silver Streaks. This one's almost approaching the 5-minute mark. Magas in the gun. He's going to hand it off, actually. I thought he kept for a second, or did he? He did keep it. Sorry. Nice job on the fake and pull-up.
He had me baffled,
Magas.
too. That's the key to the offense. You know, if he's fooling us, you know, he's doing a good job.
It'll be 2nd and 9.
Are you saying it might be a little easier to fool us than the defense?
Yes, I think so for sure.
Good yuck up there for the cactus drinkers.
Magas under center. Hand off straight ahead into a pile. Not much there. Hackle was there to bring down Imdek, as was Vetch. 3rd and 5 now for the Silver Streaks as the clock approaches the 6.5-minute mark. Magas looking to throw. Now the pocket moves to his right, rolls. Pressure coming. Fires downfield. It is intercepted. Nice play there. Gage Onenson read it perfectly and got the interception.
Nice play by him. Also, 3rd and 5. You've been successful running the ball all the way up the field. Let's throw and see what happens.
Onenson did a good job stepping in front of the pass to Magas. His first pass attempt of the game, and it's picked. And the Yellow Jackets will take over.
And that's what we said in the pregame. Perham's defense has found a way to make big plays all year to set up the offense, and here they come.
Blaine Schmidt under center. He's got 3 receivers to right. Rock is the lone back and the receiver to the left. He's going to roll right. Looking further downfield. Look for Kovash in traffic. It's incomplete. They're looking for a little bit of a late hit there as Kyle Magas was finishing the hit on Kovash. It'll be 2nd down.
Created a lot of time there for a throw, but there were certainly a lot of white shirts in the way.
Schmidt, I thought, had Thompson right away, the short the option in the flat, but it was looking deeper downfield for Kovash as that play developed. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Schmidt had a deep pass in that victory over Fergus Falls, passed for, I believe, over 200 yards. He was 216 yards on 14 of 23 passing in that game against Fergus Falls. Quick pass, Rock trying to get space in front, drives forward, gets hit down at the 16-yard line on the quick swing out pass to the outside. Hanging on in on the tackle.
And a couple other guys. It was a 3-on-1. Not much Rock could do there.
3rd and 6 for the Yellow Jackets after the 4-yard pitch and catch to Rock. Braylon Rock also had a big touchdown run against Fergus Falls of 60+ in that game.
And the big house party at DL.
Take the handoff now, pitch out to the outside. That's Onsen after the interception, trying to drive forward with the misdirection. It's going to be short, and it'll be 4th down. Take it on again. We'll call it 4th and 3. The Yellow Jackets appear they will punt here. That's just my guess. And now we got a stoppage and a timeout called by the Yellow Jackets, and we'll take a break with them here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Jen Hendrickson, mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we are here to help you through the process and answer all of your questions. Mortgage rates are great right now. You can check out our website at ucbankmn.com to get pre-approved, sign up for Rate Watch, and check out our mortgage rate calculators. United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Yellow Jackets will kick it away. Blaze Schmidt with a high kick. It may have bounced off a player of the Yellow Jackets. Not so, but it does not. It'll be down there by Caden Feltz. And the Yellow Jackets will punt on their opening possession, giving the ball to Osakis with good field position. As will be 1st and 10 for the Silver Streaks. At the Yellow Jacket 43-yard line. Hand off left side. Nice tackle in the backfield. Ball almost came out for a second. But getting there on the tackle, Carson Byer whapped up Hagedon.
Just a half step away of getting that hat in front of his pads and driving him backwards. Got a couple extra yards there, but and that's what we talked about earlier too, is getting through the line, getting a hat on somebody. It's the only way you're going to stop an offense like this.
Trying to get our scoreboard back. I apologize for the random rejoin there as they send a man in motion to Osakis. Handoff right side. That's Emdek. Plows forward, has the first down. Has the first down for Osakis. And the Silver Streaks driving again inside the Yellow Jacket 30. As it'll be 1st and 10 for the Silver Streaks as they're marching after forcing the 3 and out. The Yellow Jackets unable to turn the turnover into points as Magus is under center. Handoff. Right side, trying to get to the outside Hagedon again, but he gets wrapped up. Give him a yard. Hudson Hackle. Next 2nd and 9.
This is where Perham's D made it difficult for him last time. I mean, you got to earn these yards down here, and that's one thing the Jackets been good at most of the season, is backing up their goal line and, shutting them down when they get close.
Well, that's a key about the Yellow Jacket front, is that allows that linebackers to get through if they can plug up that hole. Allow the linebackers to power through. Handoff. Emdek again, nothing doing that time. He gets to the 25.
It's almost a mirror of the last drive, because remember when they were facing 3rd and 5, I'm like, that seems like the longest 3rd down conversion they've had to have, and this one's even longer, about 6 or 7. Will they choose to throw?
That'll be an interesting call for head coach Bill Infinger for Osakis and the Silver Streaks. Now they have 2 receivers to left. Magus in the gun with 1 receiver to the right, 2 backs split with them in the gun. He's going to keep it. A lot of people faked on that play, but it was a keep. They're setting up a 4th down play there as Hudson Hackle stayed with Magus.
That's why that pass call on that interception threw me off. I'm like, you've been set up for, this is a long 4th down conversion too. I mean, it's one thing, like 4th and 1, but looking at 4th and 4 here.
4th down and 4 for the Silver Streaks, and a big play early. Receivers stacked to the right. Smagus rolls right. Designed run, nothing
No
doing.
dice.
Nice job breaking that up right away was Jacob Daniels through the backside. And it was cleaned up nicely on the far side. Gage Johnson was in on there as well. And the turnover on downs gives it to the Yellow Jackets. Carson Byer wrapped up in there too.
Back-to-back big stops for Perham.
You touched on it a few times tonight, Bob. Their defense has really been up to the task this year.
For all the games that I've seen, I would just give the MVP to the D almost every game. They've really been solid, especially when they get tested like that.
Yellow Jackets will have 1st and 10. They come out in the gun. Send Onidson in motion. He gets the handoff, comes right side, slips around the 25, falls forward to about the 28. Nice misdirection by the Yellow Jackets. Picks up about 5. Or we'll call it. As the Yellow Jackets will have to run at least one more play in this first quarter, a fast-moving first quarter here from the Mine-Over field. As handoff goes to the right, brings up 3rd down and shorts at the 30. As Hackle got his first carry of the night.
Yeah, this quarter is likely going to end 0-0, but when you look at even just some basic numbers, Perham's run 6 offensive plays in the first quarter. Obviously, Osakis is doing what they want to do, and Perham's D is the balancing fulcrum there by making those big stops, and we're going to the break.
That is the end of the first quarter. As the Silver Streaks and the Yellow Jackets are tied at 0. We'll take a break. Welcome back into the booth here at the Mine-Over field. 3rd down for the Yellow Jackets as we start the second quarter. Schmidt under center, handoff, Hackle, right side, cuts through, picks up a 1st down for the Yellow Jackets. Nice play by Hudson Hackle, following the lane that was opened up, and he gets the 1st down.
First down on the first play of the second quarter.
You know, head coach Aaron Velde wants to kind of control the clock as much as he can, but tonight it's been the other side of things. The Silver Streaks have really controlled the clock. As Schmidt fakes the pass, handoff, Hackle's got some room to the right side, crosses midfield, is driven out of bounds. On the Silver Streak side of the 50 to about the 48, and a big run there by Hudson Hackle.
I don't think anybody touched him until he got to the sideline.
Nice burst of speed from Hackle, and the Yellow Jackets are quick to the line. Trips right, 1 left. Schmidt, handoff, Hackle, left side this time. And Hackle crosses the 45, brought down at the 44. That'll be 2nd down and about 6 for the Yellow Jackets, as the Yellow Jackets have found something with Hudson Hackle tonight. Him and Braylon Rock have been a nice 1-2 punch in the backfield for the Yellow Jackets this year. Rock leads the team in rushing. Hackle's right behind him. Three receivers to the right side. Hackled alone back. Schmidt again in the gun. Handoff now, trickeration. Thompson's going to throw. It's caught. That's Kovac. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 19 as Thompson hits Kovac on the near side.
Just classic Jacket football right there. I've been watching it since I was a kid. You don't ever expect it coming, then here it is.
But it's coming back.
Ah!
There's a flag at the 43. We'll see. Ineligible man downfield against the Yellow Jackets is the call. An unfortunate break for the Jackets there.
Yeah, that was really nicely set up.
I'll bring it back to the original line in scrimmage. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Yellow Jackets will break the huddle. First big play of the night taken off the board for the Yellow Jackets there. Had some nice runs, but the big gainer off the board there. Schmidt, quick pass, far side, complete. That's Onitson. He's got a first down and another flag. It's coming back. He picked up about 14, but it won't matter. As they gave out some terrible towels in the crowd tonight. No, that's not the yellow hanky you're seeing on the field. As it's now going to be seconds and even longer.
Wow, those are costly.
Two big penalties that have really backed up the Yellow Jackets here.
And taking away about 50 yards offense.
Quick pass near side. It'll go to Onitson this time. Makes a couple, tries to make a couple men miss, but there for the tackle was Grant Magus as well as Blake Bolden, and makes up 3rd down.
Despite the flags, you've got to like the fact that you're hitting on your running game, you're hitting on your passing game. Neither team really putting it together perfectly yet.
Trips to the right, one receiver to the near side. The near side receiver is Alex Ohm. Actually, quad receivers to the right now. Empty backfield for Schmidt. Steps up, tries to get away, does. He's going to try to beat a man to the corner, gets hit out of bounds near the 40. It's going to give head coach Aaron Velde a decision. That's going to be 4th and about 3, maybe 4. I kind of like to spread the field look and have your quarterback with the option to run. And they're going to break the huddle quickly. Four receivers right, one to the left side. Schmidt rolls. Pressure coming now. He's going to back up and fire to complete.
It's the second time they've rolled them out to the right, and neither one of those plays have really worked, where when they hit quick off the snap, they've had a lot of success.
Turnover on downs, gives the ball back to the Silver Streaks. And what's been a unique chess match here tonight at the Minover Field.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's kind of a stalemate right now. Both teams have found some success on offense. Nobody's got any points. Both defenses are playing good.
Yellow Jackets really shot themselves in the foot on that drive with those two big penalties.
Yeah, they should have been knocking on the door, that's for sure.
Now the Silver Streaks will try to answer. And they've had two long drives but unable to put points on the board themselves. One ended on a turnover. The other ended on turnover on downs. Embeck follows his blockers. That was just a powerful run. Embeck near midfield to the 47. Just kind of powered his way through to make it 2nd and short.
Not a lot of similarities between these offenses at all.
No.
There's definitely some variety for everybody who likes offensive football.
August takes a look at the Yellow Jacket front. 3 down linemen with the 4 backers. There's that counter you talked about to the outside. First down and then some, as the running back drags a couple of defenders with him, as Wyatt Sell into Yellow Jacket territory has a first down. You talked about it. You said they're setting that up. They did right there.
I don't know why, but I do like the wing T offense. I think it's because I covered so much 9-man. I'm just used to seeing it be super effective. You know, it's not complicated. We're going to run up the gut, and then we're going to do some trickery, and it's just 10 guys in the box doing it.
Magas again under center. The Yellow Jacket fans trying to encourage their defense. They send a man in motion. Imdak gets the handoff left side. Pretty simple. The hole opens up. He follows his 2 blockers and drives forward for 7.
Plus, you're also working on all these continually long drives. Perham's defense has been the star of the show so far, but they're going to get worn out if they keep having to be on the field for 15 plays. Regardless of whether there's points up or not, the offense is running downhill at them right now.
Oh, what this is doing is grinding it out for the third, fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, the offense is going to be fresh for the Yellow Jackets, but if you're not on the field, your defense is going to wear down. And in high school football, most of those guys play both sides. Straight ahead again. Imdeki, the first down for the Silver Streaks, now down to the 24.
And there go the sticks.
And as you and I both know from covering this game a long time, at some time that dam is going to break. And it's 1st and 10 at the 25.
Yeah, it takes one, lapse in judgment to create the hole, whether it's on the counter or whether it's just a simple dive.
And we haven't seen much of it. You can also mix in a quick play action pass off of that.
The flanker's out there for a reason, I guess.
Handoff, right side. Cut back inside, and a nice cut there by Hagedon. Gets inside the 20 to about the 17.
That offensive line really pushed that end in. I think he was surprised that he had so much green in front of him when he got there, and he turned on the jets when he saw it.
Call it 3rd and 3 for the Silver Streaks. Or I'm jumping ahead of down.
This might be our fastest half of the year. It's always these wing T running teams. They just eat up clock.
Magas quickly to the line. The play clock down to 5. He's looking things over quickly. Now snaps it. Hagedon, left side, cuts back up the middle. Driving forward inside the 5. He's down to about the 3, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Silver Streaks.
And that's kind of what you have to expect.
Oh, but I think it's coming back. There was a flag.
The Hankies are back.
Holding on the Silver Streaks. So wipe off 1st and goal. Now here's kind of the problem about the wing T type offense.
Yes.
Is now you're back behind the sticks.
Flags have been critical in the last second quarter, basically.
Second and 11 instead of 1st and goal at the 3. It's 2nd and 11 at the 26. August, there's a keeper and the counter and trying to sneak through was Sell, and he doesn't. Gets to the original line of scrimmage, and it's 3rd down and 10. I'll say another thing about the Silver Streaks, they run the play clock all the way down. We don't have a play clock here like most of the, as we're starting to see a lot of the high schools do.
Yeah.
But you look at the official, and his hand's been coming up on every play. It'll be 3rd and 10. August under center. There's the play action. Steps, pops, fires downfield, has a man open for the touchdown. Hauling it in is Grant Magas for the score. A 26-yard strike, and the Silver Streaks strike first.
When I saw that throw, I was like, where's that Tommy Kramer pass going to? But, man, he hit him right in the hands. Don't be laughing at my old school reference.
August to hold. And the kick is good. And that makes it 7-0 in favor of the Silver Streaks.
Kind of an interesting way to get on the board first. We thought they were in trouble given the fact that Flag backed them up, but obviously they can throw when they want to.
A big pitch and catch there of 26 yards. Makes it 7-0 after the extra point for the Silver Streaks. Nice pitch and catch there, and like you said, Magus to Magus. Magus, though, juggled it a bit, but was able to come down with that reception in the end zone for the touchdown.
No backyard connection there.
As the kickoff will be coming up.
Silver Streaks take their time. I mean, they're taking their time with the ball and getting out here to kick. But you know what? They're up 7-0, and they haven't left a lot of clock for Perham to tie it up here. Good strategy.
About 4.5 for the Jackets.
Be interested to see Ron Burns' time of possession digits.
It's got to be about 11 to about 3 right now, or 4. I know my math's not adding up, but as Dalton Tronicky hit the extra point, now kicks it away. Braylon Rock will pick it up. Drives forward, gets to the outside, breaks the tackle, he's at the 50, gets by the kicker, drives and continues to plow forward. What a strong return by Rock into Silver Streak territory, brought down at the 37.
You know, if there's one thing we haven't seen a lot of in this game, and that's emotion. And, boy, Rock really got into it there. And that's a huge play. Give your offense a chance here. Takes that time issue kind of right out of the play.
He trucked a couple of guys on that return.
Yeah, he did. That was fun to watch.
The Yellow Jackets come out, trips to the right side, one to the left. Schmidt in the gun, the lone back. Low snap, he'll keep. Gets swarmed under. And meeting him right away was Tyler Baumgartner. And then throwing him to the ground was Baumgartner.
Big number 78 there.
And a loss of a yard backs up the Yellow Jackets, so you get the emotion of the big return kind of erased there. Silver Streak defense just waiting, kind of sending that message, we're ready for whatever you're going to bring to us.
Yeah.
Just waiting. As now tight receivers package there. Hackle the handoff. Baumgartner is there, as is Wyatt Sell to wrap him up and bring him down, and now the Yellow Jackets behind the sticks at 3rd and long.
You got to credit the Silver Streaks for shutting it down. I mean, that Perham was coming off that kick return ready to march right down the field, and they haven't really moved the ball in 2 plays.
Still kind of in that no man's land, especially in high school football, but if you don't pick up any yards here, you think it's almost punt territory. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left side. Schmidt stops, fires right side. Oof. Kovash comes down. No, he doesn't. Actually, Noah Thompson. Thought he came down with the football, but he got blown up. They say he did come down with the football. It is a catch.
That's a heck of a catch.
Thompson.
He got smoked.
Thompson in traffic makes that catch. And to pop back up, hold on to the football. That's saying something there about the senior on that play.
Yeah, that was pretty remarkable that he kept the hands on the ball.
2 receivers right, to the left. Schmidt drops, fires right side. It's incomplete, almost intercepted, and a turnover on downs. And if you're on the Silver Streak sideline, fortunate you don't intercept that one actually because of the field position. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Silver Streaks with 2:10 to go. And they have a chance to wind down the clock here on this first half and perhaps punch one in.
They've been impressive. I mean, they really have control of this football game despite only being up 7-0.
Magus under center. Handoff. The third guy on the left side. That's Imdeki. Gets about 3.
Kind of looks like they might be happy to take a 7-0 lead to the break, too.
The way they're playing right now, offense and defense, they're controlling almost every facet of the game. The only thing they haven't really controlled was special teams on the nice return by Braylon Rock.
Yeah.
But now
they're spread out here.
Magus drops, got time, fires it. Pass complete. And room to run on the near side, Imdeki. And he'll step out of bounds inside the Jacket 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Silver Streaks inside the Jacket 40.
We've got all their timeouts as well.
Now they go back to their tight formation. And there's the counter, read nicely by the Yellow Jackets. Brandon Sandberg in on the tackle, does a nice job there.
A lot of chaos going on in the backfield there. Play almost got busted up. Barely got the handoff to his guy.
2 receivers left, Mongus in the gun. Low snap, fakes the handoff, looks left, fires left, complete. But the Yellow Jackets swarm and do a good job tackling him inbounds, force the Silver Streaks to use that timeout.
Yeah, it looked like maybe if he would have turned to the right, he had a chance to get to the sticks and out of bounds.
Grant Mongus on the reception, but a timeout called by the Silver Streaks. We'll take a break with them on the Magnitude Sports Network.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Well, welcome back to the Minover field. Yellow Jackets trailing 7-0 with 51.6 seconds to go in the first half. As the Silver Streaks come to the line. Low snap, fire near side. Magus the reception. Magus to the 20. And another first down. Hackle there on the tackle. Makes it 1st and 10. Now the clock should run, and it will. Three receivers right, one to the left. Magus gets a snap, rolls right. Looking left, not there. Now looking right, fires downfield and throws it away. Throws that away with 26 seconds to go.
Smart play there. With 2 timeouts, they got plenty of time.
Ball at the 20. We did see that Duncan Tronicky has a nice leg on that extra point.
Will we see a field goal?
Trips to the left side, one to the right side. Magus drops back to pass, looking to the far side. The
Open.
pass is incomplete. Magus unable to hold it in. Tried to keep the feet in and make the catch, but was unable to come down with it. But one thing officials might want to kind of take a look at, quarterback Kyle Magus was leaning back a couple of steps before the snap. And it'll be third down.
Well, maybe they're only taking away big plays tonight. I love the refs, you know I do, but that was funny.
And now we got a stoppage and a Yellow Jacket timeout. As they want to set their defense, we'll let them do that and we'll take a break.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NIASFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Welcome back into the press box here at the Minover Field in Perham, the Ted Minover Field here in Perham.
19.3 on the clock here.
Third down and 10.
It's a pivotal part of the game right now. It's going to be a 2-score game, a 1-score game, or something crazy happens, a tie game. You never know.
Timeout situation. The Yellow Jackets still have 1. The Silver Streaks still have 2. Again, the clock stops and is reset on first downs. Trips left, one receiver right. Magus looks over the sideline. Looks over the Yellow Jacket front. Low snap. He scoops it up, fires left side, incomplete. Too strong.
Ouch.
For Tyson Hagedon. I'll bring up fourth down with 13 seconds to go. So 4th and 10. There it is, our field goal attempt that we talked about. Ball spotted about the 29.
I'll be impressed if he nails this thing. That's almost 40 yards.
It'll be a 39-yard field goal attempt. Snap, spot. The kick is caught inside the end zone.
Look out.
Now coming to the near side. Kovash cuts, slips, and goes down. And that will do it for the first half.
Smart play to be back there. Remind me of that old great Auburn win over Alabama.
That was a very exciting ending to that one. But no touchdown here. The only score is a touchdown by Osakis, and they lead 7-0 after the first half. We'll come back, and your EOT Insurance halftime show will be coming up next on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hanson's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hanson, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services,
Sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware.
Right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
My favorite thing about being part of Reuter Family Dentistry is just our values and our commitment to each other and to the patients. I know I can leave here every day feeling good about what I've done.
Welcome back into the EOT Insurance halftime show. At the half, not much scoring as Osakis leads this one by a score of 7-0. Lone score was a 26-yard touchdown pass. Kyle Megas hits Grant Megas, and Duncan Trunicky hits the extra point, and that's where we stand at 7-0 at the half. Right now, homecoming squad being introduced here to the crowd here at the Minover Field as this wraps up homecoming week. As homecoming coronation was on Monday, and the King and Queen got to roll over the courts for a week. It was Mason Dolan the King, Daisy Larson the Queen, but our first half didn't have too many of those Reuter Family Dentistry first downs for the Yellow Jackets.
No.
But it definitely did for the Silver Streaks.
Yeah, I think if you're, I think both coaches are going into the halftime break pleased or okay at worst. You know, Osakis, I think they're running their game. Maybe they're not scoring as many points as they normally do, but they're controlling the line of scrimmage, they're controlling the clock, they're controlling the scoreboard. Whereas in Perham, I mean, we're only down 7-0. They've had a great first half. Let's make adjustments, come out, and Perham can move the ball on these guys. They can throw over them, and I think maybe that's what they'll have to do. Is I don't think Osakis has seen a lot of passing at them this year because you could tell by just the success Perham was having. They had a lot of that success with quick hits on the line. So I think either I know Osakis is happy, and I think, you know, if you're the Jackets, you got to come out going, we got an easy chance to win this game. We just got to play our kind of football.
Well, one of the things comes into that, you mentioned they had success of the air, and it was shooting themselves in the foot. Finding a way to eliminate those penalties will be huge for the Yellow Jackets. That one drive that they had a lot of success on, was all called back due to 2 penalties.
Yeah, 50 yards and 2 plays that you're not going to see on the score sheet except for under the ref column. Nobody wants that.
Well, after this timeout, we'll come back. We'll have some scores from around the area for you as the EOT Insurance Halftime Show rolls along on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Located in Lakes Country of Minnesota, you can find 7 unique Find Your Goose destinations to enjoy. It's about recognizing the moments of happiness on your journey of life. The places you go and the people you meet become your community. Here at Find Your Goose, community is our priority. Find Your Goose businesses are guaranteed to have a friendly staff, high-quality products, and a commitment to giving back to the community. 7 unique locations. A million reasons to visit. Come find your goose. There's something for everyone.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes area archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Welcome back. Halftime here at 10 Mine over field. Osakis leads this one by a score of 7-0. We got some scores to look at from around the state on the EOT Insurance Halftime Show. Pequot Lakes leads Pillager 13-6. That last update on that one was 2 minutes left in the first. Pelican Rapids leads Park Rapids area by a score of 12-0. Detroit Lakes trailing Barnesville by a score of 14-0. And a big one there for the Trojans, trying to spoil Detroit Lakes homecoming tonight.
Yeah, boy, that'd be 2 in a row. And, you know, it's just proof that you got to line up and play the game. You got a 2A school versus a 4A school. Everyone thinks DL should pound those kids, injured or not. And credit to Barnesville for going in there, and that's got to be a quiet stadium at halftime.
East Grand Forks leads Crookston 21-14. That's late in the fourth quarter. We'll see the Green Wave here next Thursday at the Mine Over Field. Other scores, Thief River Falls leads Frazee 28-7. And you had a unique one that you were going to share with us. Well,
I thought it was a typo when I saw it, but Waseca and New Ulm Minnesota State High School League record, 117 combined points. Previous to that was 115 St. Louis Park in Bloomington from 2014. Yeah, 81-36. That's a lot of points.
And where there's not a lot of points is tonight in Hawley, where it's 12-0 after half. DGF leads the Nuggets by a score of 12-0, and that's kind of a shocker. You know, it's a little bit of a rivalry, but DGF has been kind of bulldozing the competition, and right now leading by a score of 12-0 on the Nuggets.
You know, there's a Nugget squad they're not their usual strength, but doesn't matter. The kids from Highway 10 are coming down. It's like DL and Perham. You know, that's smack you in the face football, and good on them for being in the game, because you would expect it at the beginning of that game it'd be 40-0 by this time.
Good student turnout here tonight at the Minover Field. They're enjoying the music as it's halftime, where the Silver Streaks lead the Yellow Jackets by a score of 7-0. We'll take a break as your EOT Insurance halftime show rolls on.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
Welcome to Gene Sport Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sport Shop this fall, located in Perham. Every day, thousands of dogs in the Lakes area are told to stay. When they wanted to play at the Backyard Playcare, Doggy Daycare or Playcare is the perfect spot for your dog. 100% supervised playtime and 100% fun in a brand new facility that opens this fall. Contact the Backyard Boarding and Playcare at 218-346-4104 or check us out on Facebook today.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Located in Lakes Country of Minnesota, you can find 7 unique Find Your Goose destinations to enjoy. It's about recognizing the moments of happiness on your journey of life. The places you go and the people you meet become your community. Here at Find Your Goose, community is our priority. Find Your Goose businesses are guaranteed to have a friendly staff, high-quality products, and a commitment to giving back to the community. 7 unique locations. A million reasons to visit. Come find your goose. There's something for everyone.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
It's just nice to be in a small hometown knowing that you have a local dentist that cares about you, knows you, and wants to do what's best for you and your family.
Welcome back back to the Minover field. We're just moments away from the starts of our third quarter here at the Ted Minover field. We thank you for tuning in to the EOT Insurance halftime show here as the Silver Streaks lead this one by a score of 7-0 on the Yellow Jackets. It was a 26-yard connection. Kyle Magus found Grant Magus for the score, and Dalton Trunicky hit the extra points, and he boomed that one through the uprights.
Perham's going to get the ball here and see what they made for changes at halftime, and I expect to see him coming out throwing.
They're going to get the ball. They have an energized student section here tonight on homecoming. I believe this is our third homecoming game in a row. It seems like we've called on the air.
Yeah, then we'll be moving right on to Parents' Night.
I've had a few of those and senior nights already.
Yeah.
As we're moments away again from the start of this one, the Silver Streaks ready to go on the far side. This time they're not wasting any time. Are the Silver Streaks, as they have in the first half, taking their time, moving along and moving their offense.
That'll be interesting to see, too, if they're able to make a stop here on Perham's first second half drive. If they really go into, we're going to control this and it's going to be 3 at a crack. And see if they can run that whole third quarter clock down. We're 15 seconds away, according to the game clock.
As the Yellow Jackets, as you said, will get the ball first on a cool, crisp evening. Wind hasn't been too much of a factor.
Fortunately for all of us.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to be dipping into the 30s here, and that's going to have an effect, too, on ball handling.
I'll tell you what, though, if you had told me we'll be starting the second half at 8:05, I'd have been a little surprised. That is considering the 18-minute halftime, because you have your regular 15 and the 3 warm-up stretch. So, Jackets will get the ball to start. After a very fast-moving first half, we'll see what the second half brings. And if you're a Yellow Jacket fan, you're hoping a couple of touchdowns. As Duncan Trunicky will kick. Onitson and Thompson back. It's a short pop-up kick. Going to take a hop. Onitson to the outside, and there's one adjustment Osakis did with the pop-up kick. Doesn't really let anyone get a return there. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jackets.
Yeah, those can be dangerous.
Runs 4 seconds off the clock. As it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 35 on the far hash for the Jackets. We'll see what they elect to do. Had some success passing. Had some good runs on the ground with Hackle out of the gun, but Rock is the deep back.
Wow, this formation screams Mr. Rock.
And there it is. Out to the outside, cuts back inside, has a first down, continuing to try to drive. And a quick run there by Braylon Rock, gain of 11.
We didn't see a lot of him running in the first half. Big kick return, but the Perham offense just wasn't on the field enough.
I think they were trying to get through that strip, see what was going to work early. They didn't get really many opportunities. Didn't run too many plays in that first half. Back to the I formation. Rock the deep back. Fumble on the snap. But the Yellow Jackets were able to jump on it. Yellow Jackets also may have gotten away with a false start. Braylon Rock, you could tell he was getting the football. He was moving a little bit before the snap. Fortunately, the Yellow Jackets will recover the fumble, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Rock the deep back. Hackle leading him. Receiver left, one right. Schmidt under center. Hackle's going to get the handoff. First guy through, met right away. To be 3rd and long. So we kind of touched on the Yellow Jackets have really kind of shot themselves in the foot. Penalties, now a fumbled snap.
Miscues have really been big for them.
And it's 3rd and 10. I formation, 3rd and 10. Schmitz under center. Handoff, Rock. Breaks one tackle. Ooh, a hard hit.
Man.
Tries to break off of that. Can't. And it's 4th down. Wyatt Sell, among others, in on that one.
Rock is not happy either. That's running back versus running back, and that can happen. That takes a lot of speed and momentum to move Rock backwards, and he did. But it's punt time here.
And Schmitz will be out to punt.
Not the start you wanted if you're Perham.
Schmidt gets the snap, kicks it away. Takes a hop, now grabbed there by Magus, the quarterback. And now the punt returner's got some room. Avoids a tackle, still on his feet, avoids another one. Deep into Yellow Jacket territory, all the way down to the 27.
That's all off one deke. It looked like he was going to get freight trained, and he sidestepped that first Perham tackler, and man, he got up the field quick. Flipped the field, big time.
It definitely did. Chain gang on the far side, happy they don't have to walk as far for the most part. They stay on that same side of the field.
Luckily, they're not watching. They won't know to get you later for that one.
I have a feeling a few of them might find a way. As Magus comes back out. Sends a man in motion right to the left. Handoff, Imdak gets wrapped up right away, but he follows and falls forward so well.
Reminds me of Jordan Summers from DGF, the same thing where that looks like a busted play. Oh, it's a gain of 6, you know? And this second half is really starting out in favor of the Silver Streaks. They probably couldn't have scripted it any better. Get a three and out quick and get the ball. They put 2 scores up. They're really going to slam the brakes on the game here.
And especially you look at the play, we talked about it, wearing down the Yellow Jacket defense. That's kind of their goal.
Yep.
They're happy at 7-0, but now they go shotgun spread. And Magus keeps it himself around the right edge. Leans forward and dives forward. Picks up some yards. Gets near the 20 to the 21. It's going to be 3rd and about 5.
And I wouldn't say they've been great down in this end of the field. Perham's defense has been good.
One play was a 26-yard touchdown pass. That's their only touchdown. They had an interception down here on this side of the field on 3rd down in that first quarter.
It just seems like they've been down in the Perham end a lot and haven't had much to show for it.
Magus under center. Handoff, Index straight ahead. He's going to bull forward for the first down. He left no doubts on that run. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 15, just inside. Magus takes a look to the sideline. Now under center. Hand off to the left side. Hagedon bounces it outside, but gets chased down. Gage Onitson on the tackle. A nice tackle and a wrap up there by Onitson as he brings down Hagedon. Second and 8 for the Silver Streaks.
Yeah, that's kind of big that they can get a first down there inside the 5.
Kind of opens up the whole playbook in this territory. It's 2nd and 8. Like you said, can get that first down. Send a man in motion. Imdak right side, plowing through, bringing a couple of defenders with him. Andrew Imdak, he's going to have a first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Knocking on the door here, but
First and
Key
goal
score of the game.
at the 2-yard line. Osakis trying to get a 2-score lead and make that hill even harder to climb for the Yellow Jackets. August. Handoff. Osakis thinks he's in. The official signal, it is. Touchdown, Silver Streaks. 2-yard run. Andrew Mdeki with the touchdown. That kick is good by Tronicky. And that makes it 14-0 in favor of the Silver Streaks. We'll take a break, come back here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Welcome back here. Third quarter, the Silver Streaks lead 14-0, under 6 to go. On a 2-yard touchdown run by Andrew Mdeki and another pop-up kick.
Yikes.
And that one could have been dangerous for the Yellow Jackets, but they're able to corral it. Grabbing that was Grant Weiser. Yellow Jackets do get good field position, but the Osakis defense, I think, is content with that. Grant Weiser gets the return. It'll be 1st and 10.
They must be, because I don't get it. Kick the ball down the field. But, you know, if something haywire happens, they get the ball back, too.
I think it was that return by Rock that kind of threw him off a little bit.
Good point.
High formation. Schmidt under center. Handoff Rock. Cuts left side, but he gets met by a host of Silver Streaks. That'll be 2nd and about 9.
You're starting to see a little bit of frustration on the Jacket side, especially with Mr. Rock. He's just not busting through the line. The Streaks they're playing well. They're a good football team.
Ball's out. Looking for indication. Silver Streaks think they had the football. And they do.
Oof.
And the Silver Streaks recover the fumble.
The theme continues, and now we're going to see the Silver Streak machine. They're going to be running that play clock down. They're in full control of this football game right now.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Silver Streaks. And now we got a stoppage and a timeout. We'll take a break.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Welcome back. Third quarter. Silver Streaks lead 14-0. Looking to kind of put this one away with their type of offense right now. With 5:10 to go, they lead 14-0. As I said, coming off a Yellow Jacket turnover. They break the huddle. The offense for Osakis has been on the field a lot tonight. The defense on the other side for the Yellow Jackets as well.
The number of plays run by both teams is going to be an astounding stat if this continues into the fourth quarter.
First and 10. Magus breaks a couple of tackles to the outside, and he looks like he could go, and he is gone. Touchdown. Kyle Magus from 38 yards out. And just like that, the Silver Streaks add to the lead.
Wow. He's been on fire here in the second half. That big return and a lot of nice runs on the last drive, and that entire drive was him.
Now the extra point attempt by Trunnicke. Snap, spot, kick, high, and good.
Barely.
Well, after last week, I wanted to make sure that one is good, and it is.
Time to order a double at the Cactus. It's 21-0.
We thank you for watching the game and tuning in. If you're at the Cactus Watch Party, we'll take a break.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Welcome back into the Ted Vine Overfield. The Yellow Jackets trail 21-0 on the touchdown there by Kyle Magus, as he is able to take it to the house and give Osakis a 21-0 lead on the Yellow Jackets. 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Not much on the return. Yellow Jackets will have the ball out about the 33-yard line. Well, earlier the Yellow Jackets were winning that special teams battle, but now it's switched on side of the Osakis Silver Streaks.
I'm impressed with the Silver Streaks. They've looked good in all facets of the game, and that's why they're up 21-0. You don't see Perham, establishing the run game at all. You barely see Perham's offense on the field, frankly. I bet they're under 15, 20 plays max right now.
You throw in a couple of those turnovers and mistakes. It's just been a tough night for the Yellow Jackets on homecoming.
And I think it all goes back to those two flags. The game really went on its head after that.
Schmidt drops back, pump fakes. Now he's going to throw it deep. He's got a man too strong for Alex Ohm, and it's incomplete. Kyle Magus, no surprise on the coverage. He's had a night tonight.
Yeah, he has. And
he's
Ohm had a shot at that one-hander, but
Magus is trying to lock his name into the Rivers Edge Chemistry Player of the Game. You'll have that coming up in our post-game show, brought to you by Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning. That's all coming up in our post-game show following the conclusion of this contest. As it'll be second down and 10 with 4:48 to go in the third quarter. Ignore the time clock on the bottom of our scoreboard on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. As play. Schmidt goes to the outside. Looked like they're trying to set up that option. That wasn't much of a pitch there. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Mdecke also making a case as well for Osakis. He was in on that tackle. We'll also have your Farm Bureau financial play of the game. A couple of options that we'll have to discuss.
You got a confident team there, kind of putting their ears back and coming right at the Jackets here. And Perham, they're just looking to find something that works.
The Yellow Jackets going spread, 5 wide, 1 left, 4 to the right side. Schmidt gets the snap, looks near side, pass complete, Thompson, and wrapped up. Not much there. Thompson gets maybe a yard. And once again, the Jackets face 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets, I think, are at the time where you're going to have to go for it. And they will. Silver Streaks pin their ears back. Nope, they're going to go punt formation. High snap, Thompson. Oh, that's Schmidt, excuse me. Gets that one away. Fair catch called for by Magus. And if you're the Silver Streaks, this is perfect for you. As you lead 21-0 with 3:50 to go, 3rd quarter. You can just continue to grind that clock.
Yeah, it's going to take a miracle for Perham. Weirder things have happened, but it's going to have to start with some kind of turnover. You know, get the ball back quickly here, preferably on that side of the field, and give your offense a chance.
You've covered a few of those miracle-type games here at this field in your time. Magus in the gun is just going to hand it off. Right side, Hagedon cuts back left side.
Oof.
And Hagedon picks up 11. Another strong run again by Hagedon.
And we're starting to move into that point of the game where you're going to see the difference when you got one team that's run 20 plays and one that's run 50, maybe 60.
3 minutes and counting in the 3rd quarter. As Magus now out of the gun. Low snap, scoops it up, is going to keep it himself. He's going to absorb a few hits, but plow forward to the 45.
Yeah, that Osakis offensive line, when they first came out on the field, like, those guys don't look very big to me. But they've had the ball moving whichever way Osakis is going up the field. You haven't seen a lot of black shirts pushing the play from anywhere on the field in the direction they want to go. It's been all Silver Streaks downhill.
As it's now 2nd down. Magus. Handoff, Hagedon. Gets to the corner and cuts upfield. Flag here on the near side of the field. I call a false start. That will back up the Silver Streaks. Assuming the Yellow Jackets accept it, as they will. And it'll back them up. 2nd down and about 12. Yellow Jackets close out the regular season home portion on Thursday against East Grand Forks, then go on the road for another tough one against Pequot Lakes. The Patriots of Pequot Lakes have put up some good numbers lately, especially that big win defeating Detroit Lakes last week. Magus fires it downfield. It's incomplete. He was looking for Grant Magus. Nice coverage by the Yellow Jackets there on the far side. Onsen, amongst others, was there. Kovash, as well as Caden Feltz. And it'll be 3rd and 12.
I don't recall Osakis.
Oh, wait. Nope, there's a penalty flag.
Oh, I was just going to say, when's the last time in this game they faced anything like 3rd and 12?
Roughing the quarterback. Moves it to the 45, and it's first down for Osakis.
Well, our theme continues. That is a big. That was your shot, 3 and out, get the ball back, maybe put some points up before the quarter ends, and instead here's a gift, 15 yards, and here they come again.
Magas in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 to his right. Back split, 1 left, 1 right of him. Handoff, no, he's going to keep it right side. Drags a couple defenders forward with him. Near the 40, they'll call it the 41. The clock winds to 1:15 in our third quarter. That'll be 2nd and 7 for the Silver Streaks. They lead this one 21-0 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Pair of United Community Bank touchdowns, a 2-yard run by Andrew Imdecki, and a 38-yard run off a fumble by Kyle Magas has made it 21-0. Magas in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Low snap, scoops, fires right side, pass complete. Pens on the spot.
Good job of getting the sticks there.
Makai Hulsher with the reception. And the spot should be enough for a first down. They have to measure this. I mean, come on. Sorry. I mean, it was right there. That's 3rd and short. They're not going to measure it. I was hoping.
East Grand pulled it out at Crookston 27-22 to set up a big game next week with Perham. Perham, the way this game's going, they're going to need that win over EGF.
That will be possibly for the 2 seed. They send a man in motion. And Magas first down. Osakis will not have to run another play if they don't want to in this third quarter. And I think they'll be content to just take it to the 4th. And indeed, that's what they'll do. After 3 quarters of play, Osakis leads this one by a score of 21-0. We'll take a break.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
How has United Community Bank helped Snacks Plus grow throughout these years?
United Community has been, we came to Perham in 2004. And the way we got connected with United Community is the family that we bought the business from at that time, they banked here. So we obviously needed a partner in that part of it, and they've been great. I mean, every step of the way. Every time we have needed a partner and needed help with doing a project, which has been many, they've been right there.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue. 43-521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Low snap. Magas able to corral it, hands it off. Yellow Jackets there to wrap up Hagedon as it's going to be 2nd down and 10 as we start our 4th quarter.
For the Jackets here, let's win a quarter. We haven't yet. You know, maybe the first quarter, but they just didn't have any plays in that quarter. Here, let's, you know, make an impact, try to win this last section of football.
Get some momentum on your side as you get ready for East Grand Forks, in which is going to be a pivotal game next week here at the Ted Minover Field. The handoff, Hagedon left side, cuts upfield, and he's loose.
Oof.
And he is gone. Hagedon to the house. 29 yards for the score.
I was going to say, or you make a big stop here and score 4 crazy touchdowns and give us a wild call in the end, but the Silver Streaks don't seem to want to be doing that.
Tyson Hagedon goes 29 yards on the run. The extra point from Trunike on its way. Kick up and good. Makes it 28-0. We'll take a break on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Another United Community Bank touchdown by Osakis. Welcome back here. It's all Osakis tonight. They lead 28-0. 3 straight rushing touchdowns after a passing touchdown in the second quarter, and it's been all Silver Streaks. As the Yellow Jackets trail this one 28-0. Trunike now boots this one deep after the Yellow Jackets moved everyone up. Onitson fakes a handoff, will go with it to the right side, breaks the tackle, breaks free to the outside. He's at the 50. Makes the kicker miss, but fumbles, and Rock picks it up. And a bizarre play gives the Yellow Jackets good field position.
Bizarre camera work as well.
Well, out of all that, it is 1st and 10 for the Jackets. Oh, and there's a flag. Holding on the Yellow Jackets.
I don't know what else to say about that. It's just every time they've gotten a glimmer of hope, the towels come out.
And this one's really going to back the Jackets up all the way to their 10. So instead of being at the 45 of Osakis, they're at the 10 in their own territory.
Their penalty yards are probably close to their total yards gained. Wouldn't doubt. It's not pleasant to say, but
yeah, it's been
possible.
One of those nights for the Yellow Jackets. Schmidt's in the gun. Fires a pass through the hands of Thompson, incomplete. Bring up 2nd down. The Silver Streaks have come out firing. As a late blitz comes, Schmidt fires a pass too strong. Far side looking for Gage Johnson, who's had a nice game for the Yellow Jackets tonight. But that late pressure came, and that kind of forced Schmidt to, I think, rush that throw.
And we feel a long ways away from what was a 7-0 game at the break.
Definitely.
It was a big third quarter for Osakis.
They've clamped down on the Jackets defensively and got that out running attack going offensively. Schmidt shuts the screen up, and it's incomplete. intended for a hackle, and it's 4th down. The Yellow Jackets are clock off by just about 4 seconds on a very quick drive with 3 incomplete passes. And now you're forced to punt or go for it from your own 10. And it looks like the Yellow Jackets are going to go for it. Low snap. Now it's a quick kick. And Schmidt with a nice kick. And Thompson's there to down it at the 45. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NIASFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
And now a handoff to Hagedon. Drives forward. Gets across the 40 to 39 to the 38 where he's finally brought down. As Jackson Vetch makes the tackle.
It's the steady diet of run game. That's all you're going to see here from Osakis.
Handoff, Mdek, 1st down. And now a stoppage. Another 1st down, move the chains for the Silver Streaks. So the ball will be in at the 33. One receiver left, one on the right side. August under center. There's the counter. Wrapped up was Wyatt Sell, but he picked up about 4. Inside the 30 to the 29. Called 2nd and 6.
Osakis averages 32 points a game. They're kind of right around their target area. And they don't give up a lot either, and boy,
well, they win. When they win big, and when they lose big. It's kind of fitting for them.
Well, they've only lost once, and that's to Barnesville.
But it was by a big number.
Yeah.
But Barnesville's been doing that to everyone this year. As Mdeki gets another game. I believe DL's the latest victim of the Trojans.
14-0 still there. Barnesville leads with 4 minutes left in the 3rd. Number 4 ranked Trojans.
Against the receiving votes in 4A.
They're another one that likes to run that tight formation run. I covered them, had to shoot still photography on them at Brainerd for a state tournament game.
I called one of their games last year. Yeah. That was a unique one, trying to figure out who had the ball half the time.
Yeah.
Handoff. Hagedon. He's got a 1st down. He's kind of the closer, it seems like, for this Osakis squad. And with this offense, it allows you to keep a guy fresh because you can run different options and different guys. Mdeki did a lot of good running in the 1st half, but Hagedon's really been the guy in the 2nd half.
That's something we've seen Rock do in Perham wins is just give it to him. He'll handle the rest of the game, and Hagedon's doing that right now.
August under center. Send a man in motion, handoff. That's Mdek this time. Yellow Jackets were there. Read that one well. Makes it 2nd and 9. Sawyer Dillbeck is in on the tackle. As in the gun will be Magus. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left side. Hand off. No, Magus is going to keep. Follow the blocker, drive forward inside the 20 to the 15. And we got an injured Yellow Jackets.
I wouldn't hold him against him if he was exhausted from as much as this defense has been on the field.
And with that, we'll take a break as they check on him.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
Second down and long after the play. The injured Yellow Jacket was helped up and appears to be okay. We said it might be a little bit of exhaustion. This defense has been out there a long time tonight. Magus the pass. Grant Magus the reception. And gets hit by a swarm of Yellow Jackets. And we might have another injury on that one.
You know, there's just not a lot that Osakis has done wrong in this game. They've done a lot of things right, and that's indicative of the score, obviously. But they've really been, other than that early pick and maybe 1 or 2 flags, I mean, they've just been marching up and down the field here.
That'll be 3rd down and 2. Magus takes his time, looks at the back judge, sends the man in motion, and now hands it off. Imdeki. He's going to bulldoze his way down to the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Silver Streaks.
They like to score 35 points. This will be their
that's their
3rd
magic
time this season.
So that's kind of their magic number.
Yeah. I thought we were a long way away from it when it was 7-0 at the break.
But we talked about it a lot in that first half. You're seeing a wore down Yellow Jacket defense. Handoff, right side, touchdown.
Yeah, there's something to be said for running fundamental football. It's like I've run into some coaches that used to rip on the veer offense, and I can watch a YouTube video and stop the veer. But you know what? If some team runs the veer option against you, as well as Osakis is running their offense, it doesn't matter what you do. They're still going to move the ball.
The extra point, good. The touchdown by Gavin Sambira. The extra point by Duncan Troniki.
There's your 35.
Makes it 35-0 on your KLN Family Brands scoreboard. We will take a break.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Located in Lakes Country of Minnesota, you can find 7 unique Find Your Goose destinations to enjoy. It's about recognizing the moments of happiness on your journey of life. The places you go and the people you meet become your community. Here at Find Your Goose, community is our priority. Find Your Goose businesses are guaranteed to have a friendly staff, high-quality products, and a commitment to giving back to the community. 7 unique locations. A million reasons to visit. Come find your goose. There's something for everyone.
Kickoff to the far side of the field. Bringing a couple of defenders with him on the return was Ty Rooney. As the Yellow Jackets trail this one. $35-0. And we have some changes for the Yellow Jackets. No, we don't actually. Schmidt still at quarterback, fires it downfield, intercepted. Picked off, Austin Dickinson. And he gets hit down hard at the 21.
That's something that happens when the game's 35-0. That was a nice hit.
So Jacob Daniels brings down Dickinson on the far side. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Silver Streaks.
Well, I didn't know what to expect coming into this game, and this is not what I would have expected to see. Just keeping Perham off the scoreboard is surprising.
Makai Hulsher, the quarterback now for Osakis. He'll hand it off. Nothing doing there. Sombrero, the handoff, gets 2. As you know, Osakis is going to just want to work the clock and just wind this one down and head on the bus and head home with the victory. Handoff straight ahead. Another nice run and another nice gain again by the Silver Streaks. It's going to be 3rd and 3. This is setting up what's going to be a big game Thursday night here at the Minover Field against East Grand Forks. We talked about a win here would have been really huge to help set that up, but now it just, to me, makes this one even more important on Thursday.
Yeah, it's a must-win for the Jackets, and East Grand Forks, they're kind of up and down. You never know what you're going to get with them.
Handoff. 1st down inside the 10. Drop the sticks. It's inside the 10, so it'll be 1st and goal.
Update from down the highway. Number 4, Barnesville 21, Detroit Lakes 7. 5 minutes to go.
So we hit the 2-minute mark. Hulsher takes his time to the line. Sends a man in motion. Handoff right side, get in the corner. Touchdown. Kevin Simbira. with another touchdown run for Osakis. And just like that, it's 41-0. Trying to kick a kick. Snap is high. Spot is there, though, and the kick is good. Silver Streaks lead 42-0. We'll take a break.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
My favorite thing about being part of Reuter Family Dentistry is just our values and our commitment to each other and to the patients. I know I can leave here every day feeling good about what I've done.
Well, welcome back to the Ted Vinover Field. It's been an Osakis explosion in the second half. They've scored 35 of their 42 points and lead this one 42-0. Pair of Gavin Simbira touchdowns in this fourth quarter to go along with a Tyson Hagadon touchdown has given the Silver Streaks a 42-0 lead. Oh. And he takes a knee. Slipping on the grass on the return attempt there was Kareem Muhaisen. Made a nice catch, but footing came out and goes down.
This game went from a slugfest to a blowout very quickly.
Well, I think a lot of that we touched on had to do with the amount of offensive plays Osakis ran in the first half. They didn't get the points, but they ran a lot of offensive plays, kept that defense on the field. That really, I think, came to show in that third quarter.
Yeah, and the boxing comparison actually kind of works, too. You know, they beat them up, didn't knock them down, but, man, the second half they landed the big punches.
I was going to say they were throwing the body blows in the first half and came back with the knockouts.
Throwing bombs.
I was getting the handoff there was Ty Rooney. Nice gain there.
Mercifully, we're under a minute.
Rooney picks up 8 on the play. And it'll be second down. Jackets will have to run another play. Easton Kennedy in at quarterback. Handoff. Not much there. And I believe that's probably going to be the final play. They might let these guys try to get another play, but I think that's going to be it. And indeed, that will be it. The Silver Streaks are going to spoil homecoming tonight and leave Perham with a 42-0 victory over the Perham Yellow Jackets. Your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. It's the Silver Streaks with the shutout. And we'll take a break and come back with your Soda Property Zero Res postgame show here on the Magnetic Sports Network.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
Welcome back in live here to the Minover Field. It's all Osakis tonight. They win this one by a score of 42-0, spoiling the end of homecoming for the Yellow Jackets and avenging last year's 29-28 defeat in Osakis. But tonight, Bob, we got a few things to wrap up first here on your Soda Property Zero Res Carpet Cleaning post-game show. First, we'll name our River's Edge Cabinetry Player of the Game, and I thought we both agreed it was quarterback Kyle Megas. Outstanding night tonight.
Solid all-around performance.
Offensively, he threw it for a touchdown. He rushed for a touchdown, really got the offense going. And he also came with a pair of big plays defensively throughout the night and had that big return.
Yeah, a big return on special teams was not so much a game changer, but really a momentum pusher for Osakis in their second half race to the scoreboard.
And that helped them to the 42-0 victory. And he earns your River's Edge Cabinetry Player of the Game tonight. And now our Farm Bureau Financial Services Play of the Game. It's kind of surprising in a 42-0 game that we're going to go with the very first touchdown of the game. It came late in the second quarter, and Magus hit Grant Magus for the score, made it 7-0. But that really dictated what we saw happen in the second half.
Well, I think it justified, Osakis probably should have been ahead by more. But I think the fact that they actually had a crooked number on the scoreboard was like, okay, we're doing the right things. It's just not, they bogged down inside the 20, inside the 25. But they got in the end zone at one time, and once they hit 14-0, the next thing you know, it was 42-0. So that first one I think was key, just to go to the break. We're up, we're playing our kind of football, and we're going to do better in the second half, and they did.
And what they did defensively is they did not let the Yellow Jacket offense get really anything going. They couldn't get in stride, they couldn't get in rhythm, and a couple of times the Yellow Jackets did. They had mistakes that shot them in the foot.
Yeah, we're used to seeing Perham be able to run the ball and then use that to set up pass plays, and nothing got set up tonight. It was just a struggle for 4 quarters.
And the Silver Streaks earn their 5th win of the year. They improved to 5-1. The Yellow Jackets dropped to 3-3. And now the next time we're on the air Thursday night, it's going to be a tough one against the East Grand Forks Green Wave, who are coming off a 27-22 victory tonight over Crookston. So it's going to be a big battle here, potentially the 2 and the 3 seed up for grabs on Thursday night.
Yeah, that section seeding is going to put a little more of a importance on that football game. And for me, I'm just hoping for 55 degrees and calm.
Temperature has dipped, but it was still a good night for football, but it was a better night for the Silver Streaks as they spoil homecoming with a 42-0 victory over the Yellow Jackets. For Robert Williams and Jason Groth, we thank you for tuning in. We thank all our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.